Good morning, coming to you from Cleveland. Say it's Sunday number 95, guys. How are we all? And how did we go with our challenge last week's 100 Ks in 7 days? So either walking, jogging, running, or a combination of all three. Did you take the time to sit down and plan and map out? And if you didn't get to 100 Ks, did you do more than what you would normally do? Okay, and that's what it's all about. It's not about striving for perfection, it's about striving for improvement. Okay, and always challenging and trying to work towards improving who you are, so that you know that you are trying to live a healthier, happier, longer, stronger life. And if you don't know what I'm all about, okay, I'm about conscious living. Okay, I also was very sheltered from a lot of the shit in the world, and I believe that we are still fed all this information that is misleading and inaccurate, because it's all backed and sponsored by lobbying groups, government agencies, companies, and a heap of other things like that are extremely have a huge financial influence. There's a saying out there: control the fuel, control the nations, control the food, control the people. And that's exactly what's happening. I just want to bring to your attention this week, guys, with our challenge number 44 for the year, so our 11th food challenge. Now, it's about whole foods versus processed foods, and essentially and mainly talking about the fats, the sugars, and the salts inside of all these foods. Now, you all know that I am a plant-based eater, okay, predominantly eating plants, and if a small amount of animal products gets into my food, it could come from a bit of milk powder and something if I choose to kind of eat a little a processed vegan option, if you call it, which are definitely not a healthier option, okay, but 90 to 95% of my diet just comes from whole foods, and you can't beat the science. Okay, now 50 to 60%. Now I'm going to start with fats. 50 to 60% of the ingredients included in processed foods comes from oils. Okay, palm oils and other saturated oils, canola oils and things like that. These are all highly processed. There is no such thing really as a healthy oil. Why? Because oils are inflammatory. Okay, they have an inflammatory response and they increase the inflammation inside of our body. Okay, and at the same time, they are extremely calorie dense. So that much oil gives you that much energy. Okay, so if you are not extremely active, okay, you're not really going to burn that energy, so it gets stored as fat. Fat gets stored as fat. It's very easy. Now, when you are looking at saturated fats, polyunsaturated fats, and monounsaturated fats, they're very different things there, okay? Fats that sit at a room temperature, okay, solidify and stay hard, they are ones that are extremely detrimental to your health. Now, olive oil, extremely good quality olive oil, cold pressed, okay, ones that are transported probably from Greece in dark bottles and things like that, they have an oleic acid. Oleic acid has longevity, health benefits in it, okay, but still the science says, guys, no more than a teaspoon to a tablespoon per day. All the other oils, guys, are just absolutely loaded with saturated fats and additional calories that are making us fat. Okay, now the other thing there too is you just have to be mindful, okay, around these particular foods. So predominantly including more whole foods into your diet. Okay, so just talking about that there with fats. Sugars, okay, there's about 20,000 different labels and names for sugars. Okay, I dare you to flip over any packet of anything that you're going to buy that is processed, look through the ingredients list. If it has lots of number codes in there and words that you can't pronounce, stay away from it. Okay, it's highly processed. It's just loaded with absolute garbage. And all those ingredients in there, guys, they are designed by scientists, engineers, okay, to make you want to buy more. That's exactly how it works. Okay, salt makes things palatable, makes things tasty, all right? Without salt, most things taste not that good, okay? People that consume lots of meats, okay, they will use lots of seasoning and other sorts of herbs and spices, all right, to make it taste better, all right, because meat on its own doesn't really taste that good. Okay, so there's all these fats, salts, and sugars coming into our diet through highly processed foods, and it's making us fat, sick, and it's killing us at earlier ages, all right? Chronic diseases, guys, are blown out of control. They are at an all-time high right now, okay? And we look around and we look for answers elsewhere, guys, but it's what we're putting in our mouth. I am by no means perfect, okay? I have been down this road, all right? I've just been fortunate to stumble along a path that has taken me to where I am now, and I live a far more conscious lifestyle, and I feel like I have been chosen as a messenger to spread the word, okay? I'm extremely passionate, and sometimes my message might come along a little bit strong, but at the end of the day, guys, I do care about people, okay? I care about everyone, those that are closest to me especially. Otherwise, guys, I want you to have a look at what you're eating throughout the week. Just write down everything. Look at how many whole foods are in your diet, okay? I'm talking about fruits, vegetables, whole grains, legumes, beans, lentils, nuts, seeds, things like that. And have a look at all the processed foods that are in your diet as well, okay? And have a little bit of a comparison, write it all down and see if you can start reducing the amount of processed foods going into your diet and increasing the whole foods. Food is medicine, people. Food is medicine. It's about living life healthier, happier, longer and stronger. Let's cut through all the bullshit. Stop listening to all the mainstream media and the advertising companies and the lobbying groups that are sending out absolute bullshit statistics on all sorts of foods. They're confusing us. They used to confuse me, man, but I'm standing up and I've had a gutful. Love you all. Peace.